Eli went to school from 1 to 4, fourth grade. Well, while I was in the fourth grade, of course the war started, and we moved in the house with my grandfather and grandmother out in Cherokee, just right out of town here. That school, it taught the first and second, third and fourth, fifth and sixth. Had 2 grades in each room, and one teacher taught both grades. And Miss Martha Chapman was my teacher. She taught fourth and fifth. Then when it got to the sixth, she changed classes and went to the sixth and seventh. And her husband, Clarence Chapman, he was principal of the school, and he taught the 8th and 9th grade. Up until 1950, 293 was the main road, 41, and everything from the north to the south came through Acworth. So the car that came from north was backed up from Cartersville to Chattanooga, getting off on a 2-lane highway. Almost 100 miles of backed up traffic. Still, local people, they turned out to Acworth on weekends. Everybody went to town on Saturday. Everybody. I knew everybody. I mean, it was a small town, and everybody knowed everybody. And everything was simple. At night, we would visit our neighbors, sit up, watch TV, talk, make ice cream, have cookouts. Don't do that much anymore. Yeah, I went to work for Jack Dempsey's body shop down here where Privet shopping center is now. I had a car at that time in 1940 Ford. We were riding my girlfriend around, learning her how to drive, and she just automatically ran it in a ditch and flattened out the fenders on the right-hand side. So I carried it up to Jack Dempsey to get him to straighten my fender, paint them, and he said, "I don't have time right now, but I'll show you how, and you can do it." So he showed me, picked up the hammer and dolly and showed me how to beat out the fender, smooth it up, and he painted it for me. And after I got it done, he put me to work. My brother, he got drafted in the Army, and he came out and took body training. So they give us the basement of the station, and we set up a body shop. And we was there about 6 months, and the Army called me. They told all of us we were going to Cold River after training, but when we finished our training, they shipped me to Fort Campbell, Kentucky, and got reassigned to Fort Benning, Georgia, and got discharged at Fort Benning. I came back to Dallas. We moved to a little place called New Hope, and I went to work for the Ford place. And I stayed there for about a year. And Jack Dempsey got me and said, "I want you to go back to work for me." So I went back to work for Jack Dempsey. Bluegrass music, yeah, I'm a big fan of bluegrass. The first band I started playing with was in 1960. It's a group from over in Aragon, Georgia, called the Cherokee Bluegrass Mountaineers. A lot of time we performed every weekend. We played Tennessee, Alabama, Florida, Georgia. Once occasionally we'd get a little donation, not enough to buy the gas to get to the place. I enjoy the cruise-ins they have up here every 5th Saturday. The auto antique car cruise-in. It's really entertaining, and I do have a few antique cars that I like to bring out. Well, my oldest car is a 1927 Studebaker Erskine. And then after that, I've got a 31 Ford Model A Cabriolet, 36 Ford four-door sedan, got a 48 Lincoln Continental, 49 Buick Super, 54 Chevy Bel Air, 66 Mustang, a 68 Buick Riviera. I've had a good life. Good life.